my name is Jill Sunbeam. Let me tell you about my year in Madagascar. Well, it all started when my boss came and asked me to go to Madagascar to look for a new animal. So I left from home to Madagascar. When I got there, they put me in this car that looked like it wouldn't run. They took me to my first camp where I headed off the next day for the forest just below my camp, where I would spend a year looking for this animal that I would name Rick. Well, my start into the forest was a little hard going. I ran into a cloud of bugs flying towards me with all their might. When they cleared, I moved on into the forest, cutting every vine in my way. By the time it was time to set up for the night, I had about 20 miles behind me. Within those 20 miles, I seen all kinds of animals, but not the new animal I was looking for. I stayed at my second camp site for a month, looking at all the animals and plants that they eat, and also looking for the new animal. Then after that month, I moved deeper into the forest. That day I traveled over 40 miles. It ran into rain, so I had to stop. I made my third camp there. It rained and rained for 3 months. I seen a lot of animals in the shadow of something. The day after I saw it, I packed up again and started tracking it. I tracked it into a small clearing where I lost track of where it went. So I made camp the morning after I lost the shadow. I started to set traps with different foods in each one. Every day I went and looked at each trap, and every day nothing, until 4 months later, where I found this weird looking animal that looked a little like a cat mixed with a dog and a monkey, but had no fur. I was a little scared, but I started taking pictures and watching it for a week to see how it lives. Then I let it go and I headed back out of the forest. I stopped for a month to get all my information in order so I could show my work to my boss when I got home to my job and my family. Then I headed off again and made it back to the first camp to spend the rest of the year telling about what I saw. Then I headed home. My boss loved all the pictures and other things I found. He told me that I could name the animal, so I named it Rick after my kids' names. Well, that's the story of my year in Madagascar. Guess what? My boss wants me to go to South America.